I'm writing you this letter because there are many things that I want to get off my chest. It has been exactly 3 years since I met you, and I still think about you every single day. I guess what I can't seem to figure out is why. Why did you choose to target me as your prey? In what world did you think it was okay to try and get with an 18-year-old at 37 years old? You said that we fell in love and it happened naturally, but that's just not true because you were trying to brainwash me into trusting you from day one. You made it seem like you were in a position to help me get hired at my new job, that if I stayed on your good side, then I would be fine. All I wanted was a job that I could save up and go to college for, and you knew how bad I needed it. It was impossible to stay on your good side though because you got mad about everything. You would accuse me of talking behind your back so that I would have to beg for your forgiveness. Over time, I basically became your puppy that followed you around, making sure I stayed on your good side so that I would get hired. Did we have fun together? Of course. We got along so well and we were good friends. But you turned that friendship against me anytime there was a slight inconvenience. You knew I needed the job and eventually had a soft spot for you, so doing this would make me beg and prove to you that I'm a loyal and good friend. It wasn't like it was always subtle either. Sometimes you would just get drunk, start a fight with me, and blatantly tell me that I have no chance of getting hired without you. You would call me names and overall make me feel small and stupid. Over time, this emotional abuse broke me. I was no longer a happy, fun, young girl who was excited to be friends with everyone. I was sad, anxious. I didn't want to talk to anyone because you would say that I'm flirting with everyone and that I'm a slut. You would make me feel like everyone was constantly judging me, making fun of me. I already dreaded coming to work. I was barely seeing my family. I wasn't seeing my friends. Every day was work, go home, smoke weed, text you. Soon you were the only relationship I was maintaining. I only talked to you. I only cared about what you thought, and soon I was only hanging out with you. You knew that I didn't have a good relationship with either of my parents. You knew that I was fresh out of high school and didn't know a thing about life. At first, you helped me with getting a credit card, teaching me things, but then you took advantage of my lack of knowledge and made it seem like you knew everything and that only you could help me. You made me completely dependent on you. You manipulated me so that I would need you for my emotional well-being, and when you would start a fight and pull away, I would begin to need you even more. You became my drug. I was addicted, and just like drugs, you were sucking the life out of me. I was so skinny, anxious, depressed, not eating. Because of your ego, you might not even remember any of this because to you, we were in love. Well, guess what? I remember everything. I remember all of the times you called me a bitch, a slut, a whore. I remember you saying how mature I am for my age, yet every time we get into an argument, you would say I'm acting like a little kid. I remember when you lied about being 36 instead of being 37, and when I got upset about it, you got drunk and were just yelling at me. I remember 2 days after that, you sent me a video of you burning the love book I gave you for your birthday. That cost me $150. I was so excited to give it to you, and just like that, you burned it. Do you have any idea the psychological damage that does to a person? I remember you getting mad about how much money you've spent on me on hotels and Airbnbs, and that I wasn't paying for anything. How did I go from having a simple job to save up for college to spending and wasting my money on a 40-year-old alcoholic? I remember every single time you psychologically damaged me. In fact, I can't forget it. No matter what I do, I can't seem to move on and stop replaying these memories in my head. I've had countless panic and anxiety attacks. I lay awake at night and cry. I cringe every time I go to your city. My heart drops every time I see a Kia Sorento. After 3 years, I don't know how to stop it, how to move on. I've thought of every single way I can get revenge, make you feel my pain, but you never truly will. You'll never know or acknowledge what you did to me. There's absolutely nothing I could ever do to make you feel bad or sorry. I just want you to know that I was always too good for you. Looks, personality, heart, I was a pure soul that just wanted to love and be loved. But hey, you already knew that. It's why you broke me down. You didn't want me to see my light. You were living in misery and you wanted someone to feel your pain. It worked. I felt everything that you were. I took all of your pain, sadness, anger, shame, unworthiness, and I carried it so that you would feel lighter. But guess what? I'm not like you. You and me are not the same. I am good. I am love. I am positivity. I would never want someone to feel my pain. People like you, they feed, they suck, they infest. People like me, we transform, we heal, and ultimately find our way back to love. So I don't want revenge to make you feel my pain. I want the absolute best for you. I love and care about you. I want you to be happy, to feel loved, to feel worthy, to feel appreciated. I hope that one day you can find your way back to yourself. I'm taking my power back and you no longer have access to my beautiful, radiant, loving energy. Love, Sydney Visser.